trying to poke it up the wall. He'll find Nyan Pai, who will clear the zone. Scalise will recover in his own end. He'll sit behind the net. He's chased down by Earl, though. Earl almost able to knock it free. They get the pass ahead to Nuusanainen and out of the zone. Now Solano, right at center ice. He'll flip this one in. It'll be a foot race. Nuusanainen and Eriksson. Nuusanainen got there first. Pass in front, denied by Fuller. That was Deladonna with the opportunity. Deladonna avoiding Loxton, stays with it. His shot blocked by Earl. Andy Earl will get back to it. He'll get it to the blue line. Taking hard into the board. Penalty coming on El Paso for that one. Delayed call. It's Smith bringing it in onside. Sean Smith pauses left wing wall. He'll leave it for Guile. He's tied up. The Rhinos touch up. 9-4 on the penalty kill. Left wing draw. They'll tie up. It's under Casey. Worked over to the far wall. It stays in the zone to Hull. He'll find Casey. Trying to settle the puck. And diving after it was Holohan. It stays free. It's up to Eriksson now. Right wing, his shot. It trapped him. Casey tried to fire when it's poked away from him. Now goes down low. Neely will rim it up the wall. Held in by Moskviten. Down to Gibbons, left circle. Gibbons working toward the net. Save Holohan. Rebound will be cleared by Arias. Fuller wants to go quick. He'll find Eriksson up to Gibbons. Into the zone. He'll send Ethan Hull chasing. Hull will leave it down low. Tuomioso with a clearing attempt, held in by Eriksson. He'll hold the blue line over to Gibbons now. Right wing, his shot blocked there by Nitre. That'll be Casey down low. Turned it over, and the Rhinos able to get it clear. 16:45 left in the first. 1:05 left on the DeWolf minor for holding.
And New Mexico's already had a couple of nice chances on this power play.
Here's DeVilliers over to Pai, left wing. They'll send it in from center ice. Loxton behind the net, gets there first. He'll send it up to the left point for DeVilliers. DeVilliers to Loxton in again. Over to Matthews. His shot save made Brendan Holohan. It'll be Anfinson and Hubbard. Anfinson wins this one. Comes back to Hiltonen. Across to Rakowski, up to Hinchliff. And then Anfinson bobbled it for a second, gets it deep. DeVilliers will call off Fuller. He'll take the puck, spinning away from Lawliker. This one out of the zone. They say it takes a couple of deflections, so no icing. And now Hiltonen. He'll throw it up ahead. Lawliker couldn't handle it cleanly. And DeVilliers just tapped this one out of the zone. Hinchliff has to hold up as Lawliker is deep in the zone. And Hubbard knocks Hinchliff into the Ice Wolves bench. This one deflects into the Rhino zone right to Holohan. He'll continue it going. It'll be Greg Waugh. Deflected pass, finding Deladonna. And now it'll be Ethan Hull the other way. Cross center. He'll send it in left wing. Jake Casey giving chase. He'll come together with Greg Waugh. Casey trying to get free with the puck in the corner. We pinned up there, 13-15 remaining here in period number one. Shots are 4-2. Ice Wolves driving the net was Gibbons. Couldn't get a clean shot off. Smith will take it. Left wing at the point. He'll delay. He'll send it wide. It falls right to Gibbons. Try to wrap around, and Holohan held the post strong. And now it'll be Casey in front. Had it poked away. Greg Waugh will go to Deladonna. He'll high flip this one right into the ceiling. There's another look at that Hubbard hit, with Hinchliff ending up about halfway into the Ice Wolves bench. To take it for the Ice Wolves. It's Arias for the Rhinos. There's a long point shot by Moskviten that goes wide. Loxton will find it down low. Couldn't get the pass ahead to Pai. Earl holding it in. There's Loxton down low. He'll wait for it. Pressured by DeWolf. And up the right wing, it's Reed to Tuomioso. 2-on-1 here. Tuomioso finds his man. It was Arias, and he sent it wide. Reed will rim it around the boards. Arias right back to it on the near wall. Moskviten will find it down low. He'll get it to Jace Eriksson. Eriksson off the glass and out of the zone. Hiltonen cross ice. Goes to Moskviten instead. And into the Rhino zone. Kowski's pass deflected by Earl. Loxton back to Earl again. Down low, tried for a pass in front, but Holohan will take it off the side of the net. Get another look at that Fuller save off the 2-on-1. Tuomioso finding areas for different reasons on each side. Here's Moskviten off the face-off win. He'll play this one down low. Battle for it in the near corner. It's taken back by Scalise and the Rhinos. Trying to delay as much time to get some space. Hubbard trying not to allow that to happen. Erickson with a quick backhand pass to Wall. He'll get it deep. Then sent ahead to Nuusanainen. Over to Deladonna, right wing side. He's shouldered off the puck by Moskvitin. Now the Rhinos chasing into their own zone. Gregoire and Zhang come together. It sits in the corner. Rhinos will stay with it under 9 minutes to go here in the first period. Down to Deladonna. Backhand. Blocked by the glove of Earl. Earl centering. Shot by Watt. Denied by Holohan.
What a save.
Best save of game 2. Made best save of the series for the Rhinos. Here's Hiltonen. Up the left wing to Tuomioja. He's in. He'll shoot. And he'll score. It's Rupe Tuomioja. And the Rhinos lead for the first time in the quarterfinals. 8:33 to go in the first. It's 1-0.
And then they just turn it around right back on the other end and put it away. Beautiful shot.
Down. He'll play it ahead, and here come the Rhinos. Hinchliff entering the zone with Anfinson. Pass deflected to Osberg. And then Osberg runs over his man. He has some choice words for Wallaker. Physicality starting to ramp up here in game number 2. 7:10 to go in the period. Here's Matthews up the right wing side. Nobody was there to collect it. It'll be Scalise once again. Go to Nuusanainen. His pass to Deladonna is blocked. Matthews to DeVilliers. DeVilliers getting this one deep. Now Nitra. Off the glass and out of the zone. Over to Earl, now Loxton. He'll rush in, right wing. Loxton shot, save, Holohan. Earl rebound, thrown in front. Matthews will settle. Matthews to DeVilliers, goes just high. Might have taken a deflection. And now to be Deladonna the other way. He'll drop it off for Hiltonen. Hiltonen shot, and he hit the post. Hiltonen gets it back, he'll shoot, and he goes wide. And now Tuomioja up the far wall. Rhinos looking for a 2-goal lead here. Hiltonen up top, Arias one-timer saved by Fuller. Work down right wing, Kimball left it for Hiltonen in the corner. And now Deladonna up the wall, he's hit by Matthews. Puck down low to Tuomioja. Tuomioja up top, Kimball delays, right wing side, still with it. He'll rim this one around the boards. Tuomioja will come down. Comes up to Rakowski, and a penalty coming up here. And sure enough, it's Deladonna heading to the box. You see the slash right in front of the net there. They will tie up, it sits on the dot. Loose between a few pairs of skates. Finally gets knocked down below the net of Holohan. Neely will pick it up, off the glass and all the way down. Fuller will settle. It'll be Moskvitin. Over to Casey. Across center, into the zone. He'll fire it off the top of the glass. In the corner, Hinchliff tying up his man. Rhinos will find it. Moskvitin unable to hold it in. Masters will have to reset again. Moskvitin drops it back to Erickson. Erickson across center. He'll flip it in. Hinchliff knocks it down with a stick. Erickson catches right back up to it. He'll send it around. Moskvitin racing to it. He'll hold it in left point. He'll find Casey. Far wall. Back to Moskvitin up top. Moskvitin will come down to the circle now. Down below the net. Thrown in front. Deflected to Gibbons. He scores! It's Sean Gibbons on the power play. We're tied at 1 with 4:51 left in the first. Off of the Rhinos skate right to Sean Gibbons of Holohan. Under 4 minutes to go here in the first period. It's Matthews across for DeVilliers. Back to Matthews. His shot blocked away by Holohan. Wallaker will pick it up. Wallaker lost the handle. Polomsky across to Johansson. He'll get in right wing. New contact was coming. He'll just backhand it deep, and the Ice Wolves completing a change. Rhinos will tap this one off the wall and out of the zone. Battle on the far wall, work back over to Neely. From center ice, he'll get it deep. Fuller settles, avoids the collision with Loxton, who will play it up the wall. Turned over, look out, Solano's blast, didn't get much on it. Loxton will toss it out of the zone. Loxton will now bring it in. Left wing, delays, back to Mosquito. He'll fire one, save made by Holohan. And then locks him through one in front. Holohan got a piece of it. It comes for Solano and out of the zone, but turned it over to Mosquito. Tried to get it in, it was blocked right at the blue line. And Mosquito didn't realize it. And had a couple of players across the blue line is offside. Zone, just outside of the El Paso end. It'll be Scalise off the face-off win, over to DeWolf. Right wing, backhanded in by Coughlin. Fuller will play it over to Guile, far corner he's run into. Deflected up top, that shot blocked, and the rebound, they score! It's Cade DeWolf! And the Rhinos right back on top. It's 2-1 with 2:38 to go in the period.
They're a team with their back against the ball, and they're playing like it.
The initial shot gets blocked. The puck finds its way to DeWolf. We'll get another look at it down here. And all alone, backhand beats Fuller. And it is now a 2-1 Rhinos lead. 2:38 left in the first period.
In dangerous area, and that you just can't let that happen.
Back underway as the Rhinos off the face-off win. They'll send it ahead to Tuomioka. He's in, his shot just missed. We're on the far side. Reed finding Tuomioka again. His shot takes a deflection, bounced over to the corner. Rhinos looking for more here. Pye couldn't clear. It'll be Kimball at the right point. They'll play it down low. Tuomioka up the wall. Across to Hiltonen. Back to Arias. Arias wanted to go to Hiltonen. It was broken up by the Ice Wolves. Now it'll be Pye over to Earl, right wing. Earl will enter the zone, crashing the net. Earl has it deflecting around top of the net. Lockston shot denied by Holohan. And then Earl, point blank shot saved. Rebound Pye. Oh, he sent it wide. Another shot, another save by Holohan. Puck is still loose. It's Deladonna. High flip, stays out of the ceiling. And there are wolves being thrown on the ice. The fans thought it was a goal. And so we have a whistle here with 1:34 to go in the period. Here's a look at all of that. Here's Loxton's opportunity. Earl point blank denied. And then Pye, and it just goes wide. Let's read the win it cleanly. Scalise up top, Hiltonen across to Tuomioka. We'll find Scalise. Ice Wolves up full strength. Long shot goes wide. Look at the near wall. Guile ahead to Hull. And now Casey. Casey across center and into the zone. Jake Casey left wing side. He'll shoot, save, rebound. Where is the puck? It's in the corner now. Hull up top to Guile. He'll send it wide. Nobody there for the Ice Wolves to collect. Reed will get this one to center ice and get it deep. Fuller will settle. Guile picking it up. We'll go left wing to Ethan Hull. Looked for Gibbons, missed him, and it is an icing as a result. And Casey wins it. It'll be DeVilliers. Now Guile, left wing, will take a hit, getting it to Hull, back to Guile again. Another hit. And finally, it's the Ice Wolves to bring it out. It's DeVilliers, right wing, getting it deep. Ice Wolves can make a change. Nitre first to it. Missed Deladonna with a pass. DeVilliers in the neutral zone just fired in from center. It'll be Nitre. Up the left wing wall for Nuusanainen. Solano couldn't reach it. Eriksson looked to go the other way. Neely intercepts that. Then gave it right back to Eriksson. Over to Loxton. Moskvin will pick it up and bring it in. He'll take a shot. High save by Holohan. Pye won the draw. Loxton up to Moskvin. He'll shoot, save Holohan. Rebound goes wide of the net. It'll be Earl up top to Moskvin again. He'll send it right back down low. Loxton tied up with Kimball. Come to the far corner. Pye sent it right back down low, and instead it's Scalise to clear the zone. Now Hinchliff taken away by Eriksson. To Earl, it goes off of the linesman, bounces into the offensive zone. Loxton has it, trying to go to Pye down low. It was blocked, a big collision in the far circle. And Holohan will end up getting the puck and holding on, and a little bit of pushing and shoving now.
They're doing what they want to do. They just need to convert couple of their chances here.
And it's Wall to win it. Smith at the blue line. He'll take a shot. It was deflected. It goes way high. Zhang, his sharp angle was blocked. Tried to be gloved down by Wall. The Rhinos take some body contact. They'll get possession, and DeWolf clears his own. Winkleman turned it over to Smith. Cross to Guile. Guile up the left wing side, deflected in by Wall. Roll slowly to the corner. Rakowski will find it there. And he takes a shoulder hit from Hubbard. Smith holding it in at the right point. He'll find Zhang. Zhang, pass to Hubbard. His shot saved. Rebound, Zhang, and he missed the net. It'll be Hubbard again to Smith. Long blast, blocked. Zhang down to a knee, hops up, finds the puck, taken down. No call. Waugh on the far wall. He's pinned up. Zhang will find it. He'll fire one. It goes down low, rimming up the wall. Coughlin can't clear it. Guile keeping it deep. Johansson fresh off the bench. He'll get to it. Johansson trying to spin away. Johnny Johansson still with it in the right circle. Johansson looking for a pass. He'll just backhand it deep. Polomsky gets free. DeWolf pinning him up. Longer change in this period. Ice Wolves are fresh. The Rhinos are not. Polomsky gets free with the puck. He'll find Johansson. He'll shoot. And a save made by Brendan Holohan, who had lost his stick. They'll tie up. Puck loose. The Rhinos will find it as Neely has the stick knocked out of his hand. Both referees shake their head no and say play on. Matthews for De Villiers. It's a battle down low. The Rhinos get to it. And the pass, Hubbard will knock it away, and here come the Ice Wolves. 3-on-2 as they enter the zone. Hubbard delays, finds Zhang, bounces off of him, and the net gets knocked off. And the face-off will come out of the zone. They're gonna say Wall pushed the Rhino defender into the net. DeWolf. Come over to the near wall. De Villiers will slap it in. Won't get deep. The Rhinos knocked it down. Osberg getting it right back. Nice move. Brings it in. He'll push it wide of the net. He'll stay with it. Up the wall for Johansson. Sharp angle blocked there by Greg Waugh. Over to Coughlin. He'll tap it into the zone. De Villiers first to it. Up the wall to Johansson. He's run into by DeWolf. Now Polomsky. Over to Matthews. To Osberg. Had it knocked away. Winkleman working it down the left wing side to the corner. Cross ice. Nobody home for the Rhinos. Picked right back up by Coughlin. Handed to Greg Waugh. His shot sticked away by Fuller. It was going wide anyway. Now Matthews will settle back behind the net of Fuller. De Villiers. Left wing to Polomsky. Ben Polomsky with the step. Walks in. His pass blocked. Will send it to left point. The Rhinos will find it and cleared by Arias. All the way down. It's Tuomioksa now. He lost possession. Kept in by Arias again. Driving toward the net. Arias shot deflected. Fuller with the save. Pye to the right wing side. Pye shot. Save Holohan. Picked up by Henchliff now. Henchliff left wing, and that one off of one of the players on the Ice Wolves bench. And now Anfinson takes a shot at Pye. At center ice, those two will be separated. Here with a right wing draw, offensive zone for the Ice Wolves. It's won by El Paso though. Played around the near wall. It's worked ahead for Neely. Deflected away by Guile. Now Nyan Pye into the zone, over to Earl. Right wing side, cuts across his shot, save Holohan. Rebounds loose, Holohan goes down. He hops back up, past to Guile. Guile gets caught from behind, didn't see Lawlicker coming. Henchliff trying to find the puck. It's under Guile, who was knocked down. And the whistle will blow here. The Rhinos will win the neutral zone draw. It'll be tossed in by Hiltonen. DeWolf on the left wing side. Villiers recovers. His pass hit Coughlin. Zhang overskates it. Greg Waugh with it. He's in a battle with Zhang. Zhang pokes it free. Matthews trying to help it over to Juan. He'll get it deep from center. There's Hubbard down the left wing side. Into the corner he goes. Tied up with DeWolf. Zhang and Greg Waugh there as well as it's pinned up. Holohan peers over his right shoulder. The battle continues. Comes free. Zhang taken down by Greg Waugh. Puck comes to Matthews. He'll play it to the corner. Zhang tried for a deflected pass. It didn't work. It's Hiltonen to recover. Now deep into the Ice Wolf zone it goes. De Villiers. His pass intercepted by Winkleman, throwing it in front. Arias will settle. Arias will shoot, and it's blocked. Rebound, side of the net, knocked out of the air, but not on goal. The Rhinos back to it. It's Arias' pass blocked by Hubbard, who went down. Arias again to the slot, up top. Scalise fires one, Zhang kicks it wide. Now Winkleman to the left point, 8:45 to go in the period. Wall has a stick knocked out of his hand. That shot saved by Fuller. It'll be Scalise down below the net. Scalise, one time by Tuamiosa. Didn't get much on it. It'll be Zhang with it. He'll just chip it out of the zone, and the Rhinos take it right back. Here's Arias now. Backhand blocked by Hubbard, gets it back over to Reed. Reed dancing through the slot, saved by Fuller, rebound to the corner. Kicked up top, it's Scalise again. Faked a shot, now he'll shoot. It's deflected in, it's A.J. Reed. And the Rhinos are up by 2. It's 3-1 with 8:16 to go in the second period.
Zone this period, and they just, New Mexico just could not get the puck out of their end. They did briefly, and El Paso went right back after it.
And another look at it. Was blocked in front, never got on net. Here's Gibbons. Loose on the wall, down to Hull. Pass for Casey. Lost it through Coughlin's legs. Now it's Winkleman. Still down low. Over to the near corner. Up to DeVilliers. His pass to Hull deflected away from him. Final 5 minutes of the second period. Gibbons up top to Matthews. His shot saved by Holohan and out of play. And it's Reed to win it. It goes over to the corner. Kimball being worked on by Osberg. Puck comes free. Johansson will come down and get it. Sharp angle save, rebound. Polomsky denied by Holohan, and he covers the rebound. And again, now Arias will bring it in under 3 minutes to go in the period. Arias working down low, centering pass, blocked by Earl. He'll flip it to the blue line, not out. Scalise down the left wing side. Into the corner it goes. Scalise trying to get some separation. Guile meets him there. Pass up top, long shot blocked. Loxton couldn't find it. Zone held by El Paso. It'll be Guile over to Smith. And then Guile gets knocked down by Reed. Pye off the wall and out to center. Thrown right back in by El Paso. Smith will just clear. It'll be Nitre. Ahead, wanted Deladonna and missed him. Now here's Casey to hold to Gibbons. Gibbons, left wing, tripped up, penalty coming. 2:09 to go in the second period. 1-goal game before the intermission. Here's another look at the penalty. And Casey wins it back to Moscovite. Over to Erickson. Erickson shot, just missed the net. Now it'll be Gibbons, near wall. A little bit of a head fake down to the corner. Gibbons back behind the net. He'll go to Casey. Up top to Erickson. And Casey again, right side. Casey delays, up top to Erickson. Finding Casey, down low, far corner to Erickson. Again, he'll shoot, save, rebound, Hull, scores! It's the captain on the power play! Second power play goal of the game. It's 3-2 with 1:43 to go in the period. It took 26 seconds. Here's another look at it. And it's those rebounds and the Mudbugs in the next round, and the winner of this series will end up playing the Lone Star Brahmas, the defending champs. More on that as this series continues. 18.5 to go here in the third. It'll be Hinchliff flipping it out of the zone. Nobody was there to collect the pass, but the race is won. Johansson couldn't win it. Delayed penalty coming on him, though, for a slash.
New Mexico cannot afford to give up another goal here. They've got to kill this off.
That the Ice Wolves took. The last one was a delay of game because the fans threw Squishy Wolves when they thought there was a goal.
Those Squishy Wolves.
And back underway, it's Nuusanainen up top to Hiltonen. Hiltonen delays, back to Nuusanainen, top left circle, cross ice, one-timer, fanned on by Tuamiosa. A diving play by Guile, couldn't clear, and then Polomsky pokes it free, it's a race. And Nuusanainen just interferes with him enough to break up the play. Here's Hiltonen, bringing it in right wing. He'll delay the hash marks, down to the corner he goes. They'll go up top to Arias. Walks the blue line, back to Hilton in again. Hilton in over the left side, down to Arias. Cross ice, nobody was there. Hole finds the puck. He'll take his time, he'll launch it down. Holohan will settle. Scalise looking to start it ahead. Over the left wing to Reed. Matthews with the intercept. Scalise will recover in his own end. Over to Deladonna. Cross ice, broken up by Hull. Gets to Reed anyway. And Solano was a step offside. And Blumsky wins it. It'll be DeVilliers. Just taking his time. He'll send it down off the boards and deep. Holohan delayed, couldn't get to the puck. Come up to Reed, taken away by Polumsky. Polumsky over the wall, just missed the net. Here comes Reed the other way now. Into the zone, it's Reed. Holds it in, just barely. 30 seconds left on the power play for El Paso. Polumsky gets a stick on it, deflected. Worked over left wing, Scalise. Now Deladonna to Reed, top of the right circle. Up top to Deladonna, he'll fire one. They score, it's deflected in front. And it's Jacob Solano with the power play goal, and the Rhinos lead 4-2 with 16:38 to go in the third.
Fortunate, they're gonna have to get one back quick here.
$16:38 left here in the third. It's a 4-2 Rhinos lead. It was knocked off of his stick. Now Moscovite will fire one just wide. The rebound comes all the way to Erickson. Off the glass, Loxton taps it in. Neely gets it out. Winkleman will pick it up. Here comes Winkleman in left wing. Shot save Fuller. Rebound to Pye. Across center. His angle cut off. Rimmed up the wall. Winkleman taps it out. Smith back for Guile to Loxonen into the zone. Hilton gets it away from Pye. Here's Coughlin into the zone. Left wing. DeWolf gets a shot knuckled on Fuller. He made the save. And it's chipped up in front of the net. Everybody's trying to find it. Pye will knock it to the wall for Smith. Across to Loxonen. Ahead for Earl. It takes a deflection. It gets to him anyway. Earl in, poked from behind. A great defensive play to stop the breakaway of Andy Earl. Now over on the near wall, it's Hull. Right wing side. Hull trying to get around DeWolf. He does. Hull went cross ice, couldn't find an Ice Wolf stick. Now it's Matthews. To Hull, back behind the net. Sent up the wall by Nitre. Hinchliff couldn't settle. DeVilliers will. Long shot. Score! It's Francois DeVilliers! The defenseman makes this a one-goal game with 12:45 to go in regulation. While DeVilliers had some time as the captain earlier this season, he knows what it means to be a leader. And the current captain, Ethan Hull, was right there in the lane of Holohan's eyes, taking him away, possibly looking for a deflection, but it just gets by everything. Team, New Mexico, but it's El Paso leading 4-3. Fuller will hand it to Smith. Cross ice to Guile. Across for Loxton, just beyond his reach, but Scalise will deflect it the other way. Now it's brought in by Arias. He lost control. And then Kimball will fire it right back in. Jacob Guile ahead to Loxton. Left it for Earl. He'll come in right wing. Delay, shot blocked. And it's picked up by Scalise over to the right wing side for DeWolf. Pye helps take it away. He's stood up along the far wall, and Holohan will come out of his crease and just cover that puck up. DeWolf wins the draw. Nitre off the glass and out. DeVilliers settles. Poked away from him. Matthews will come over and collect. Now DeVilliers. He'll toss it deep, but it was before center ice. It's an icing. Tied up, everybody looking for it. The shot gets deflected, and DeVilliers will pick it up in the corner. Get some separation in his own zone. Go ahead, deflected by Hull. Casey trying to get it deep. Big pile up right in front of the Rhinos bench. Comes into the zone, knocked right back out, over to Matthews. Matthews will bring it in. Right wing side, Matthews, nice move. He scored! Oh my! Goal of the year! Max Matthews against his former team ties it at 4! 9:17 left in the third. Highlight reel goal again. That is Division I to Lindenwood University right there. Dances around Hilton and gets wide. Bar in. Tie game. Matthews to Polumsky. In with speed. Final 5 minutes of regulation. 4-4. Polumsky down low. Up top. Matthews will settle to DeVilliers. And thrown in front and deflected away from Polumsky. And zone cleared, glove down by DeVilliers. Now Matthews again. Ahead to Polumsky across center. He'll flip it in. Hilton in his own zone. Started ahead, tossed cross ice. Deladonna in, lost control. Sean Smith takes it back. Smith trying to keep it away from Deladonna. He'll go to Waugh. And then out of the zone. Fired back in by Nitrate. Fuller will settle. To Guile, back across to Smith. And now Waugh. Into the zone. Liam Waugh. Goes down. Pye. He's taken down as well. Tuamiosa and Earl in a battle. Crowd wanting a call. It's passed in front for Waugh. Couldn't get a shot off. Now he does, and a save by Holohan. And the zone cleared by the Rhinos. It'll be an icing, but my goodness, Brendan Holohan. 30.9 left in the third. The Rhinos win the draw, but it comes out of the zone. It'll be Scalise ahead to Solano. He'll just tap it in. Fuller will settle. Around the wall it goes. Here comes Andy Earl now with 15 seconds left. Earl right wing, shot goes wide. 10 seconds left. Guile laying it down low. Picked up by Hiltonen. Eiswolf trying to find it. It's Earl in front. Locks it in backhand. Across. And the Rhinos cleared it just in time. And we will head to overtime. Our promise. We're ready for overtime. Puck is dropped and we're underway. And it'll be immediately flipped out of play by Nitre, and the first whistle of overtime comes just 4 seconds in. Their center ice draw. Casey wins it. It'll be Jacob Guile from center ice. He'll fire this one in. It rims around the wall. Gibbons helps knock it down. It'll be Hiltonen off the wall and out of the zone. Smith across, sent into the zone, but the Rhinos would have been offside. So now it'll be Guile starting it ahead. Rhinos still in a delayed offside position. Now they're good. Smith from center ice fires this one in. Kimball couldn't reach it. The puck rolls to Reed. Cross ice, nobody there. Ice Wolves would be offside. Little touch up and they're good to go. Rukowski off the right wing wall. Comes down to DeVilliers, but it was played with a high stick is the call here.
But it'll pick up, I'm sure.
Right wing draw, tied up. Nyan Pye will find it. He goes down. Hinchliffe trying to get the puck away from Earl on the near boards. And it's brought out of the zone, and the Rhinos are offside. Comes over to the near side. Kimball will flip it in. Fuller settles for Matthews. Now Loxton, his pass intercepted. Shot deflected, saved by Fuller. Battle for it, far wall. There's Hinchliffe laying on it. He gets up. He'll play it up top to Scalise. Over the left wing. Up top now Kimball. His shot deflects wide. Matthews will send it up the wall. Pye flips out of the zone. Bouncing puck. Earl has it one-on-one. Earl shot just high. Earl will fire this one behind the net. Loxton trying to find it. He will. Then he has it poked away. Loxton will get it back. Battling with Kimball. Loxton in. Delays. Loxton left circle. A shot off the glove of Holohan. Now it's Erickson down the wall. Intercepted by El Paso. It'll be tossed out to Lawliker. He's one-on-one with Mosquito. Lost an edge. Lawliker backhand shot. Scores! It's Harper Lawliker in overtime. And the Rhinos will force a Game 3 tomorrow at 2 p.m. Mountain Time.
Well, what can you say, Jason? One defenseman fell down, and it looked like Jackson Fuller just kind of lost his balance a little bit there.
I don't think that Fuller's one lost his balance. That was Moskvitin. Fuller thought he had made the save. It somehow squeaked through. And the game-winning goal comes just 2:01 into overtime. And here's another look at it. There's Moskvitin going down, backhand shot. Fuller tried to squeeze it, but it just squeezes through. And we will have a win or go home scenario tomorrow afternoon, 2 p.m. right here at the Outpost.
Oh, that's too bad for Moskvitin. He had a really strong game today.